Welcome back to SA Live, where we have some party animals that you can expect to see at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest with us. And okay, once this widens out a little bit, you can see how big this rabbit is. This thing is, it's the size of a good-sized dog.
It's bigger than Bosco.
Yes.
All right, well, Amanda Winter, founder and animal specialist of Once in a Wild, joins us. All right, of course, the event happening this Friday at the San Antonio Botanical Garden, right?
Absolutely. We're really excited to be with Once Upon a Party again. We've collaborated with them before, and we're very excited for the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest.
And talking about bringing just about everything from A to Z here. Wow. Let's start with the cute and cuddly.
Sure.
Who is this?
So that is Sandor, our Flemish giant rabbit. He is a rabbit and a giant, as you can see. They are the second largest rabbit breed in the entire world.
Oh, wow. Now, is he full grown?
He is full grown. He's 3 years old, thank goodness. No more growing for him. I don't have much more room in our place for him, but just kidding. But he is actually 22 pounds.
Wow.
The big boy.
Wow.
How much does he eat?
Not much more than a regular old rabbit. They eat mostly a diet of Timothy hay, just like any rabbit in a domestic situation. And he also gets treats of maybe like a little bit of fruit, vegetables, of course, and that's about it.
Oh, nice healthy diet.
Yeah, very.
You said he's
very.
the second biggest breed. What's
Correct.
how big's the bigger one, the biggest?
It's very easy to remember. It's the continental, like the word continent, really big. So continental giant is the largest breed of rabbit in the world.
And how much do they weigh?
I think it's up to 25 or so pounds.
Okay.
Huge.
Now, he's not found in the United States. No.
Well, they are, of course, in a domestic scenario. They're
Okay.
pets, and they're not a wild animal. So they are derived from the European wild rabbit, but that's a European species similar to our cottontails
Oh, okay.
in the wild, but they're a domestic breed.
I'm so
Yeah.
relaxed. Okay,
Yes.
who do we have here?
This is Shelton. You're welcome to go ahead and pet him on the shell if you want to, or wherever. Shelton John is his full name, and he is a red-footed tortoise. They are found in the wild over in Central and South America, and they have bright colors. Aren't they pretty?
Look at that coloring on his feet.
Yes, the red-footed tortoise for a reason. Now they have these bright colors, kind of a counterintuitive reasoning. It's for camouflage. Can you believe that? But they live in the jungle.
So it blends in instead of
With
just
the
being one
foliage?
solid color?
You're right. Yeah, so bright colored plants, flowers, etc. And they're low to the ground, of course. They're not climbing the trees, but they're more near like the plants that are down below on the jungle floor.
Now, I always think of
cute.
tortoises, and I think of the Galapagos giant tortoises. Is he going to get any bigger than that?
No, he is not a giant like Sandor
Right.
the rabbit. He's actually a medium-sized tortoise. I believe the record was around 25 pounds for some subspecies of the red-footed tortoise.
So he's not done growing.
He's not done growing. He could get about maybe 2 or 3 times the size that he is.
And they'll live a long time, right?
They do. This species actually lives up to 60 years, not nearly as long as the Galapagos, which is theory to live past 200 in theory. We don't really have good records back then, right? But these guys live about 60, which is still a long time.
That's, yeah, that is. All right, who do we have here?
This here is Eddie. He is a bearded dragon. These guys are native to Australia, but a lot of people have pet bearded dragons because they're very gentle. And all 3 of the animals we met so far are actually part of the petting zoo experience that you might see at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest and more.
Oh,
So he's
wow.
actually a very pettable animal too. You can pet him.
Oh, look at those.
He's kind of rough.
Yeah.
And the spikes on the side are actually not sharp.
Yeah,
they are just for looks. Makes them look really tough.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just for the optics.
And you
Now-
can see why they call him a bearded dragon, right? He has the beard.
Does he eat like flies and things? And
Bigger than flies, he's testing the carpet right now to see if there's anything there. They're omnivores, so they eat a little bit of everything. So they only, tongue-tied here, sorry.
they eat anything?
They eat anything, that's what I'm
Okay.
trying to say, you got it. So they're omnivores like humans, they'll eat salad, fruits and vegetables, bugs, sometimes other animals as well, anything they can catch. Not a picky eater at all.
Okay.
He's cute.
If you don't like spiders, turn your head.
Well, we don't only have the petable animals coming to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest, we also have some of the creepy crawlies, of course, because of the season, right? And we have Blondie, the Arizona blonde tarantula. Where do you think the Arizona blonde tarantula is found?
Arizona.
Very good. And surrounding states in the United States. They're a desert species. There are tropical species of tarantula as well. Try not to shake for the camera there. But these are a desert species, and they only eat about maybe like every other month, once a month maybe in the wild. We offer her food about maybe every other week.
Okay. And last but not least, the frog that Fiona tried to kiss and,
Yes,
sort of
indeed.
struck out. So.
Still a frog. So this is Francis, the African bullfrog. I heard that you guys actually met another African bullfrog before. They're also called the pixie frog, and they are one of the largest species of amphibian in Africa. They can get the size of a volleyball.
Yeah, okay.
Huge. Francis is a girl though, so she won't actually get that large. The females of this species stay a little bit smaller.
Okay, so you're going to be at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest on Friday with some of these petable animals, and then if folks want to have you come out, parties, anything, right?
Yeah, really, we can come out to really any event, party, special occasion, animal therapy, nursing home, anything at all. We can come to your classroom, and that is a lot of fun for everybody. Something for everybody.
All right.
OnceinAWild.com.
Thank you so much, Amanda.
Amanda Winter, founder and animal specialist of Once in a Wild. Again, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo Fest is happening this Friday, October 29th, starting at 5 p.m. at the San Antonio Botanical Garden. And for more information on Once in a Wild, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we've provided a link.